Welcome to the first episode of Fully Dilated. I'm Gayle.
And I'm Eva.
And we are two midwives from Glasgow who, well, I'm also a health visitor as well. I should add that in so that people think I've got 27 jobs. We're both midwives sonographers from Glasgow, and I will be referring to my notepad because I do love a bit of stationery. I do. I forgot my wee clicky pen, you know, the one with all the colours.
The official pen.
No, not the CEO pen. I mean the wee, you know, the one with the 4 different colours around it. Yeah, I like
Other
that.
brands are available.
Anyway, so today we are filming our first episode of our Fully Dilated podcast, and we just want to kind of introduce ourselves a wee bit. I've got a bit of makeup on today. I'm not saying this theme is going to last because I very rarely even, okay, I do have good personal hygiene, but like I'm not glamorous in the slightest, whereas your lady here will be
Like a red lipstick.
She does like a wee red lippy. So we are both midwives, sonographers from Glasgow, as I was saying, and we have over 50 years of experience between us. And today is the start of our podcast journey. We are both a bit nervous. Eva has probably nervous diarrhea.
Always.
And just a quick disclaimer before we start. Although we're medical professionals,
We're not giving out health advice.
Yeah.
This is two friends having a loose chit chat.
and it's very loose. Yeah. Well, first of all, like, why the name Fully Dilated?
That's just us, Gayle. There's no filter. We share far too much, oversharers.
Yeah. Especially me, I would have to say. You are an oversharer. Like, you are, but I think that sometimes I need to overshare for you to then overshare. I'm not saying I make it
to
up just
receive
so you
the
overshare.
information.
Yeah.
And we're very honest, and we're very honest with each other. And I think that makes people open up to us as well.
One of the other reasons that we kind of wanted to start the podcast, I've stopped tapping. Tap, tap, tap. There's nothing worse I hate than
I'm
seeing
trying
TikTok.
not to stim my hair.
No, seeing TikTok like that. And
I know, I just swipe right up if they do that.
I know, it's like anything that's like...
Any product. I'm like, no, that's annoying for a start.
No, that needs to fucking go.
That goes.
Okay, I'm not answering the phone to you right now, so thanks. The other thing is that we're quite conscious about the kind of gap between Instagram and reality. And I'm not just, calling Instagram out for this or people who post on Instagram, but just all social media, about how people portray their lives to be perfect.
Yeah.
This kind of beige. It's always beige or grey.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They've never got a thing out of place.
No.
Like, literally, we are filming the podcast today from the clinic that Eva owns. Shameless plug, baby steps.
Shameless. No shame.
We do have some shame. I have a lot of shame about things I've done over the years. But so obviously the aesthetic in here is lovely and clean and tidy. And but if you were to go to my house right now, literally it would be chaos. And there's
too.
And that's life. That's normal life. But when you see these people posting about their perfect pregnancy bumps and all that, and there's no chaos. Everything's neat, tidy, put away.
And maybe we are the next generation above that, but it also makes me look back at my life, pregnancy, my house, and I'm like, God, there was never like any of that. And it just makes you think,
Oh my
what
God.
would these people say if they come into your house?
It's not even just about
stepping over the hoover and
no, listen, see if they come into my house, they'd need to step over the dog here with my crazy golden retriever and her hair everywhere. So we're also here to kind of share patient stories as well, and just things that have made us laugh over the years, from like scan stories. Both of us, have worked in busy maternity departments and labour wards, and we've got a lot of funny birth stories as well, a lot of things that people say in
the lighter side. And the things that people share with you, it's like as soon as that door shuts or you're in a clinic room, a scan room, a labour room, people just, it's like a release for them. They see you as a trusting person. Well, hopefully they can see most people they go in with, but we definitely have that magnetic draw where people tell us a lot of unfiltered.
I tell them a lot.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. I mean, how professional is that? Like, literally in my own job as a health visitor, like when I'm going into people's houses, I feel as if I've had therapy sometimes. I'm like, yeah.
It makes you human, Gayle, and it makes you, they see in you what's happening in their own life. So
Yeah,
you know, it's
possibly.
we're not all this polished aesthetic, and we're not looking down our noses at anybody. It's something that we don't do.
No, we definitely don't.
And we generally give advice or chat to people to make them feel better, to make them feel that they're not alone, or that's totally normal. You wouldn't believe how many people told us that when we shut that door, like, or you're going to visit somebody and they're thinking they're the only one that's struggling, or...
I just say, like, my husband's a dick as well.
You're cutting that out.
I'm only joking. I don't, sorry Andy. Before I left today, Andy said, do me a favour, Gayle, and just don't overshare about me.
The legend that is...
Wee Andy boy.
Mr. Gayle.
Mr. Gayle. I think he wishes he could disassociate from me sometimes, and that includes emotionally and financially.
Okay.
Because I'm totally insolvent and I'm terrible at money.
Here we go, we're only 2 minutes in.
5 minutes in and you get the financials and everything.
God bless our husbands.
So, Eva, do you want to start by doing a wee introduction about me, and then I will do the same about you?
Yes. So, Gayle, the lovely Gayle, is a midwife sonographer. We still work closely together, but she is a health visitor as well. She's got many, many years' experience as a midwife sonographer and a health visitor, and so has all of these different areas of expertise, strings to your bow, that people absolutely
detest.
Stop it. And she got years and years of experience and lots of stories to tell and share, and overall a great person to know.
Oh, that's so lovely, thank you. And I'm just going to introduce Eva. Eva has, she's been a midwife for a very long time. She was a nurse before that. And
briefly.
Briefly. And then she went to do her midwifery training, and she is a midwife sonographer who is a very competent and experienced practitioner. Yeah, well, I would have to say that.
We're not very good at complimenting ourselves, are we?
No, I don't like
making us feel awkward.
That makes me feel uncomfortable. But I am going to say about you, right, which in turn compliments myself, because I would say that we scan very similarly, in terms of, like, you know, when you're doing measurements, all that kind of thing. We've always been kind of in sync with each other. Eva is also chronically organised. So, like, she's going on holiday in July and she'll start packing in March.
I was allowed my suitcase out last night because of the Christmas trees all went away. Matt said, you can only bring the case out, which is fully packed since last June, with my mini toiletries.
Oh, yeah, FYI, side note, that she absolutely loves a mini toiletry. Like, literally, when I was talking about, Eva, this podcast is going to take off and we're just going to be, like, on our road to financial freedom, right? Which... realistically, is that going to happen?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Hit the button.
However, all that girl wants is to be able to give up her day job and go to Boots at the Fort and
just want to buy the
peruse
mini
aisles,
toiletries.
buying all the mini toiletries. Like, who wants to? Why mini toiletries? Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. Do you not think it takes you back to when you first went on holiday years and years ago, and when mini toiletries came out? It was like you'd be going to, like, Ibiza with your friends, and you would. I don't know, there's just some nostalgia about a mini toiletry.
I just don't like mini toiletries. I mean, you need me. Although, see, to be fair, like, you could restock a whole shop with what you've already got in your house in terms of mini toiletries. Anyway, on that note, she does love a mini toiletry, but yeah, we'll move on a wee bit for that. She is very balanced on the surface, so Eva looks like she has her shit together, right? Which technically she has, right? She's got a lot of boxes ticked. However, inside, she is a chronic overthinker. So she'll actually, like, do a voice note to me and be like, right, see, 2 weeks and Tuesday ago, I said to you such and such. Please don't be offended by that. I was just thinking there, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope she's not thinking A, B, or C. I actually couldn't care less what you said 2 Tuesdays ago.
Oh, the memory.
I couldn't care less and I couldn't remember. But she will have nervous diarrhea over it again. Sorry about your bowels.
The bowels speak volumes about what's going on inside my brain. So.
Eva is one of the only other people I know who has the same level of dark humour that I do. Now, people might actually...
burn our phones if anything happens.
Oh, yeah. I hope if I get knocked down with a 62 being killed, that my phone's also RIP at the same time. Because let me tell you, if anybody saw my search history.
But
No,
I
it's not
think
even my
that
search
is
history. I don't
our-
want to sound like I'm looking at things I shouldn't be. I don't mean that. But just some of the jokes and things like that. Like,
It's
not even jokes.
But I
it's
think
just the
for
way we get through
you,
it.
your humour is like, it's not a coping mechanism, but that's the way we deal with things. We laugh a lot inappropriately when things, you know.
No, I don't mean like if something bad happens in the scan room, you burst out laughing. I don't mean that. I just because that would be
Like, but if I tripped,
terrible.
she would laugh. So that's the kind of level we're
maybe
at here.
a bit more than that, but you know that's what I'm talking about.
Coping.
You're right. It is. And there's probably a lot of people who have like had adverse childhood experiences. I'm not saying per me, but you know, if the shoe fits. Like people that have get adverse childhood experiences, or anybody that's been through any kind of turmoil, or people that have a job that, you know, there are kind of things that are...
Yep, we see a lot.
We do see a lot, and it's hard to process that and deal with it sometimes. So humour is sometimes the only way to get through it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think for the volume of sadness that we see, not just as midwife sonographers, but Gayle, you're obviously in a job as well that you are seeing the impact of negative things on whole families and children.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take home with you sometimes.
It is, but I also find that a lot of the people that go through these things have a similar kind of sense of humour to me.
Absolutely.
So we get on like a wee house on fire. One last thing I would like to say about you, and that is that you are very kind and generous.
Well,
She did get me
just
a
like to be
lovely
nice.
Marks and Sparks gift card for my Christmas, and I didn't get her anything. Did give her son a present. but
away
didn't
you
get-
go.
But yeah, anyway, so yeah, kind and generous, probably to a fault, to be honest. But anyway, to the point where you don't put...
I feel as if you're just talking about me and I'm not talking about you. Hold on a minute, that's making me.
you did. You
That's
said,
making
"I've
me
got
feel
lots of
uneven.
experience." Thanks for that. Right, and swiftly
1
moving on.
point.
It's okay. It's noted down. You'll still not be
I'll
getting a
drop
Christmas
lots of
present
nice
next
things
year-
in over
next
the
year.
series of
Don't
the.
bother. I know it's forced.
Too late now, Eva.
Right, how did we meet? I remember the
So-
day we met. And I'm not going to say which hospital
No,
it was,
we're
but
just-
it was a maternity hospital in the Central Belt.
Yep.
Is that what you call it, Central Belt?
Central Scotland,
Not
yep.
really Central Scotland. And
For our overseas viewers.
yeah, overseas. Like
Hello,
the ones-
Kazakhstan. Tuning in.
Oh my god, that is actually hilarious. We're going
Do you think
to
there's a
lucky-
Gayle and Eva equivalent in Kazakhstan? Or like
No.
Alabama or something like that?
No,
Or
but we're definitely
Alaska.
we're not going to get any overseas viewers because they don't get the Scottish humour for a start.
I know.
But
well,
you
that's
know,
fine.
if
I'll
you
just-
are from abroad and you stumble across this, like and subscribe. So yeah, I do remember the time where we did meet, and it was on our tea break, and
Yep.
you'd come over from another hospital to help out, and I was like, who's this character? Never seen her before. About these parts.
I think we had a bit of a magnetic draw to each
Yeah,
other.
we did, and I was like,
Yeah,
chatting.
we had
were
to off.
chatting, and then we said some inappropriate comments, and then we were like, we're friends. It was
There's
like
an
that.
eyebrow
It was
raised
like
and a-
fucking Step Brothers. You know that? Did we just become best friends? Or like pure chest pump.
Oh, girl.
Although I do draw the line at balls on a drum set.
Okay.
Okay, that's not great.
I think if we were at school together, but we would have been separated pretty much straight away. There would have been too much carry on.
I know. I did get my school reports were always a bit
Oh,
chit chat.
terrible. Too much talking, too much talking, too much talking. We're doing that bad, I think, for too much talking. Here we
I
are.
would actually try to turn our too
Skimming
much
50.
talking into.
We're monetising our
Okay,
school
be quiet.
reports. Look at
I
us.
know. But listen, my school reports all said that. I don't have any anymore because I think they were maybe left at one parent's house.
Right, okay.
I'll not
I wonder
too
where
deep
mine
into
are.
that. But I don't have anything. I don't have any childhood photographs either,
I don't think
which
I
is
have
really
either.
terrible. But no, I don't. Which
Plenty of my sister, but Isabel, we're looking at you.
Oh, there's plenty of my sister as well. Yeah. I'm not even going to go there, but yeah. There's a different era, right? There's a big age gap, I'll just say. Right, and I'll leave it right there. So, why did we decide to do the podcast? I suppose it's about like just, I'm just sick and tired. Sick and tired.
Descended. We're off the track already. We're meant to have notes.
I'm sorry. No, but I'm literally just sick and tired of like seeing people's perfect
Yeah.
lives, and I don't have a perfect life, and it's pissing me off.
And there's not that pressure maybe on us at our age, just getting a little bit out of the childbearing age or having really young families, but we're seeing it every
there has
day.
been mothers that are older than us. Like, okay, maybe not me, but you're younger than me.
The odd one or two.
My mum had a baby at 42. There's a news flash. No, I hung up the phone on her. She phoned to tell me she was pregnant, and I was disgusted because she was still, doing that at 40.
Muck and filth.
I was like, Fiona Hen, not happening. Hung up. But actually, in hindsight,
Best thing ever.
Best thing ever to happen to us.
Yeah.
She was a wee joy. But anyway, I'll not mention her by name in case she gets mortified. She's probably another one of the many that are mortified, including my 2 sons. Yeah,
They'll not be
they're also
subscribing.
mortified.
But we do see it all, don't we? And there is a lot of pressure on all these young girls and families that we see that are having young babies to the gender reveals and the money.
No, start off pregnancy announcement.
Oh, the announcement, yeah.
When did that become a thing? Because everything is Americanized for you guys in Texas. We're following,
Texas tea.
We're following your lead. But yeah,
it's just big business, isn't it?
And then the gender reveal. And then
Yep. Although, don't know, we maybe have felt that people are not finding out gender so much and just having a nice surprise on the day. So that's actually quite a refreshing trend that's happening just now. That these
although, shameless plug, you can still come to baby steps
16
and
weeks
have
plus.
a 16 weeks plus scan without finding out gender. Okay, yeah.
But it's a lot for these girls, or the best pram, or the best, I don't know.
The things with the car seats with the wheels, I looked at them.
The wheels.
What are they called again? A Duna?
The Duna.
Duna?
At Duna. What are we going to do with a car seat with wheels? Good for your shopping.
You're that small. Take you bit in the floor.
For my toiletry section. Fill it with shopping. But I mean...
Oh, sorry.
Gayle. Listen, after the eating I've done over Christmas, don't think I'll be getting my backside in any Duna.
Oh, listen, don't even go there.
Although my brother-in-law did give me a lift last week and I sat in Joni's booster seat. No, he was like, what are you doing? I was like, we're just going to pick my pillow up. And he's like, move the seat. I'm like, no. Squashed in, sorry, Joni.
Well, let me tell you that I would not be getting my backside in any car seat. I swear to God, even a toddler, anything.
Oh, Gayle.
But at Manjaro, if you feel it hitting me up, if you see my big bingo wings and go, that lassie needs some help.
They too could be a walking advert for us. They could give us a...
Come on. Yeah, like that.
Oh, trying.
My boobs are about 50 stone each right now. So we were basically just sick of people portraying that their lives were wonderful, and we wanted to kind of bust some of the
myths.
The myths about that, and
they don't put on Instagram about their poor piles, poor stretch marks, constipation, the reality that everybody gets during pregnancy, acne, I don't know, cat
a big
hair.
Fat nose. I get a big fat nose.
Big pregnancy nose.
I get a big bulbous nose. Who else?
Puffy eyelids, swollen feet.
You're just talking about my life in general right now. But no, I get you. Nobody talks about the kind of negative stuff, about the, and it just is so far removed from reality when you look it up. It's the pressure that people feel from looking on social media.
Make everything look
they feel that
beautiful.
They need to kind of follow suit.
Yeah.
And if they don't,
and you don't need to.
They're left out, all that kind of crap. And a 1-year-old, so not just the pregnancy announcements, but then they have the birth announcements, right? And then they have the 1-year cake smash, and they also have the milestone cards.
I'd love to roll about in a cake with a pair of drawers on. Too much. A big Costco cake. None of your nonsense, just the cheap bog standard.
I do love a Costco. The cake at Costco is
it's the money, just affording all that, putting yourself under financial pressure for a picture. If you want to do that for your child and it's not putting you into difficulty, that's lovely, but it just makes everybody else feel, should I be doing that? Should I be?
It does make people feel shit about their own lives when they're seeing other people. And there is a minority of people who will be able to afford all this, and some influencers.
Yeah.
And maybe that is the way that they live their lives. fair play to you. I would love to get up and make a wee coffee with the
glass.
tapping on the side of the
glass
glass and
straw.
the ice going in and the straw and then the stir with it up. Like, aye, it's lovely, right? But it's not actually got a chip in the front
Yeah,
of
you
it.
need to cut all this out.
No, I got a chip in the front of my tooth because Greg McLean, who was my boyfriend at
We're
school.
watching you, Greg.
Greg's a lovely guy.
Oh, but well, what's he done to your tooth?
Oh, I didn't mean it. He was
Oh, right.
handing somebody a bottle of Corona or whatever
Right.
it was at that time, and a Budweiser actually, and accidentally chipped my tooth, and I've still not had it fixed.
Oh,
so if there's any
God.
dentists out there that are feeling that they want
To sort
to do
these
some
out.
composite bonding,
Send us to Turkey. I'll go to Turkey.
I'm not
no
going to
bother.
Turkey. Do you know what I don't like about Turkey? Which actually is not just Turkey, but anywhere that does like veneers or composite
Yeah.
bonding, whatever. Is it veneers when they get their teeth filed right down?
I know, but you can get
You're-
it a different way now that you
You're
don't.
not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Katie Price get that done, where she literally had her teeth filed
They were
down
like
to stumps,
wee
and
sharp
it was not a
spikes.
good look. It was actually freaky as fuck.
Right, I'll just keep my
Yeah,
two bob teeth.
I would not want to.
My East End smile.
What I don't like about, I mean, I'm not saying I don't like composite bonding, that's not what I'm saying, but I think some people with veneers and stuff like that, they take it too far and the teeth just look totally
Yeah.
fake.
I quite like that look, but I would have that in a minute.
Would you?
That's the problem. If
Why?
I was a millionaire, you would literally see me coming. You would see my fixed hair that's not grey anymore. I'm trying to embrace it. I know. My
not.
teeth, I would
I'll
have
be
everything
trying
done.
to.
Face lifted, you name it, I would have it done.
I mean, I'm quite,
I'd be a bad
Low
rich
maintenance.
person.
I just
lose
want,
it all.
like, I'm not bothered about like that because nobody
Mm-hmm.
really sees it. Apart from Andy the odd time, but we'll not go into that. But I'm going to say, I'd be quite happy if I get, you know, a bit of weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
I'd get my toe fixed because I'm no,
That's what we want to
fixed.
see.
But I'd get like, who gets osteoarthritis in one toe? Who? My big toe on my left foot, my left
Sounds
foot.
sore.
That's me. I literally, it's so sore. One of the regular segments that we're going to have in each episode is going to be listener confessions. People will love this, right? Because basically it's totally anonymised. So we want you to send us, and I'll give you the email at the end, and it'll also be across the screen so you can, you know, screenshot it. How's that for?
Oh, this will be getting screenshot. I know, for the right reasons.
I know.
We don't
People
care.
will be saying this. Actually, we don't
do
care.
not care.
Oh, have you seen that wee woman on Instagram?
We do not care club.
We do not care, club.
Melanie.
We don't care about.
Love it.
And she
With
puts
the
her
pen
glasses
and the
down.
glasses.
She goes,
That's-
we
but
don't
that
care
is the
about
Beauty
waxing.
of getting older.
I actually love her.
I would have died doing this 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Died. Nobody.
1 year.
Maybe 1 year. Like, but do you know what? No, as my mum always says, who keeps my feet in the ground, nobody's looking at you, Eva. If you think, is this going to be nice and holiday? Nobody's looking at you. But she's right, do you know what I mean? Nobody actually, you want to look nice and feel nice for yourself, not for other people.
Trying to say.
Like, if it's good for you, it shouldn't matter what anybody, and it's really hard to get your mindset into that, but actually, nobody cares.
And to be perfectly honest with you, people are going to talk about somebody. They are.
Let it
Bitchy's
be-
bitch.
Let it be us.
But yeah, if
Looking
it is going to be us, at least fucking like and subscribe. That's all I'm going to say, right? But
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please.
We do
not.
I don't mind a screenshot as long as the link's in it as well, so that people have to open it.
But yeah, so oh fuck, I've totally lost my train of thought.
So the regular part of the show, the
We're going to have a regular part of the show,
confessions.
which is going to be listener confessions. Now, we want you to send us via email, and it's fully dilated at. No, it's not. Fucking hell, man. I can't say it. I can't even say
I don't even know
address.
what it is. By the way, just disclaimer, this is the genius of Gayle. This is her idea. I look as if I'm involved here. I am literally just...
You bought the microphone.
I've turned up. Like, Gayle is the brains behind everything that we do. She's an ideas person. She is she's got ideas literally coming out, and
I just can't execute. But today we're executing it, and I feel that that's a step in the right direction for me.
I honestly feel that you have executed loads of things, but
what, like that time I bought?
It's been a lot of wholesale purchases. You should catalogue them. There's been a lot of endeavours.
I have invested in a lot of courses, is what I'm going to say. No, I'm not joking. I literally have spent about 10 grand in courses.
But Gayle, amazing, because what's the alternative? Sitting thinking about it, doing nothing, I think.
Eva, I spent 10 grand.
Go-getter.
I did not even complete any of the courses.
I know, but the thought was there. The intention
was there.
I would say that you have the best intention, and I always say to my son, my husband, Gayle is going to be the first person we know. I don't mean makes it like, oh, billionaire, but you're the person that I want to see being top of something, because I feel as if you put so much effort and energy.
I feel I deserve it too.
Into anything. Do you know, like, and
do you know what it is?
Had you not pushed me, I'd have been like, all right, hope she forgets about that idea, but you know.
She did actually kind of try and hope that I forgot about the idea, but I just kept banging on about it that much. I think I wore her down, to be honest. I did.
And then I'm like, well, why not us? Why not us?
And we do talk about the let them theory, that Mel Robbins let them theory, which, see, to be honest with you, it's so true.
Yep.
Why should we let the opinions of other people impact on how you live your life?
Yeah. It's none of my business what people think of me. It is not in my head. It's in it's nothing to do with me. As long as I'm happy in my boring life, where I sit in my pyjamas in my kitchen with my husband and my child. Well, they don't even speak to me anymore. One's on a PS5 and one's watching the football usually. But that's the happiness in my life. And if people have something to say about that, or about me, or about my business, or my friend, like, that's up to you. You know,
I don't actually give a fuck anymore either.
And that maybe sounds a wee bit aggressive of me, but I used to constantly worry about what people thought, and it's taken me a long while. Maybe coming into this or scanning for myself, it took a lot to get over it. But we are doing this now because Gayle is a driving force behind excellent ideas. And do you know what? Even if only 2 people watch, I'm pretty pleased that you made me do it.
I'll not be pleased if 2 people watch. I want it to go viral, but not for the wrong reasons.
Like Mr. Beast viral.
Yeah.
Next minute we'll be doing pranks up the floor.
With mini toiletries. No, I mean, I don't want to get to the point where do you know what, my ideal day, right? And we will talk about this segment that we're going to talk about. My ideal day would just be to basically sit on the couch with my jammies on with my golden retriever.
Your best girl.
My best girl, Rosie. Shout out. She is.
You maybe need to bring her on one day. I think that's what the people will want to see.
I think the people will want to see it, but I'm not ready for that yet, because I can't. She's not really the best behaved dog of all time. And but that's my ideal day. I would just like to be creative and, and continue to do this, as well as a lot of other wee bits and bobs that we've got going on. I would always like to continue to scan, no matter how rich I was. Do you know that? Don't sack me.
I'm out here.
No, if you're selling
it's I think, see, when you deal with people that are pregnant, that's going to sound a wee bit corny, but it's quite a privilege sometimes, because it's such I don't mean an intimate procedure, but they're trusting you with information. You're scanning them, but you're not just doing the scan and look at the lovely baby and everything looks good, or sadly everything doesn't look good, and we would tell you, but your information sharing. And I think a lot when women come to us on their own and they don't have family or partners with them, they tend to open up a wee bit more. So it does feel like a bit of privilege sometimes that you're in that area, time of their life that they're confiding in you.
And they'll always remember. Whilst we scan a lot of people every day, or at each session, we might not always remember them, but they always remember us, and they remember the things that we've told them. And I think you're right. It is a privilege to be part of someone's life. And I just always really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't work as much.
Just dip in and out.
I would dip in and out, and it's
Our new hours are between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock on a Monday. But do you know, it is a bit of a privilege. It's a nice, I don't mean way to end our career, but this is us on the downward.
No, we're not.
Well, I mean, we've only got, what's the retirement age? We've got 20 years to go. But it would be nice to be able to continue to do that without having to move into different. I couldn't do another new job now. Like this is it for us.
I have had 27 million jobs. Well, no, I've not. But I just mean I was midwife, community midwife, and then was a health visitor, then went to be a sonographer, and then went back to health visiting again for various reasons. Yeah. And then so but I do. My favourite is scanning, and one of the other reasons I love that as well is because you leave your, like, every day you do your list in the hospital or here, and that's it. You go home and you don't need to think about, oh, I need to do this or I need to do that. Health visiting is not that kind of job, and that's what I miss about it. There's always stuff to do. Well, if you're me, there's always stuff to do, and if you know me, you know what I'm talking about with that. But I like it from that point of view as well. But it is nice to be a big part of people's experiences.
And you get so much nice feedback as well, Gayle, that it disheartens me sometimes that I don't get any emails about myself. Or the best thing is when people come in and see it's me and they go, is Gayle not in?
Well, she's talking absolute nonsense, because there was somebody that put on the list, if Eva's scanning today, that would be great. But if it's not Eva that's on, can you please reschedule my appointment?
I booked myself in for that one, just to get myself on my Albus.
I will be checking my address, to be honest. But,
Right,
sorry. Back to listener confessions, right? So we do want to hear the pregnancy, birth, and parenting stories that are, like, a bit unhinged, funny things, and we want confessions. We don't want, this happened, blah blah blah. No, we want your deepest, darkest. That's going to keep people interested, and we're never going to judge. We are not here to judge. We will listen, but we do not judge. We want things that you've never told anyone before. Everything will be anonymised. We did send 20 of our midwife friends some information about the fact that we were going to be having kind of confessions, just to see if any of them had any stories, and I got one response to the email.
Thanks for your support.
So thanks for your support, whoever you are. Actually, I'm not saying I know who you are, but I am not going to tell you anyway because it's anonymised. So I'm going to read this out, okay? Here's my most unhinged pregnancy story. This was years ago. I was 37 weeks pregnant, and it was the 23rd of December, and I was absolutely finished. My back was done in, the heartburn was brutal, and the thought of still being pregnant through Christmas and New Year was more than I could cope with. My best friend is also a midwife, which in hindsight was not ideal. I started asking her if she would give me a sweep. She tried to be sensible about it, but I just kept badgering her anyway. I invited her round for lunch. I think we both know what was happening that day. We sat in the living room with some snacks and a cuppa, and after that we went through to the bed.
I'm worried for what's coming.
Everyone was calm, everyone was fine, until she finished the examination, and the glove was absolutely covered in blood. We both just looked at each other and went, fuck. Sorry about the language. There was no screaming or drama, just silent panic. So the next thing, we were in the car heading to the hospital, trying to look normal, and definitely not like two midwives who had just done something deeply questionable 2 days before Christmas. At no point did we mention the sweep. Instead, I explained that I'd been for lunch, gone to the toilet, and noticed I was bleeding. The staff were understandably concerned. I was only 37 weeks pregnant. I was 3 weeks away from my due date. So I was scanned, monitored, the full shoot and caboodle. They decided to induce me on Christmas Eve, and I went on to have the first Christmas baby that year. We were in the paper and everything. Would I recommend it? Absolutely fucking not. Did it work? Absolutely fucking yes. There is no name. Anonymous.
Oh my God, they could get struck off.
That is so funny. Well, I don't think they could get struck off, but it's funny. It is funny, but it's also, do not ever do that. So that is the kind of stories that we're looking for. Although, also from you listeners who aren't midwives, anything about your own pregnancy and parenting as well, because let's be honest, it's the whole parenting thing for me. It's fucking hard being a parent. So
Exhausting.
it is exhausting, and again, the Insta reality is very different to real life. But what I would say is that we also want your unhinged parenting stories, because I think some of them will be quite funny. I definitely do. Anyway, follow us on Instagram and also on TikTok, Fully Dilated or Fully Dilated Pod.
We don't need to do any of the TikTok dances, do we?
No, I was tricky. Absolutely not. And I do apologise about my crushed paper, but my trainers ruined it in my bag on my way here. Anyway, so to sign off for this episode,
Fully Dilated are now clamping shut.
And on that note, we're signing off.
Okay. And we will
Yeah,
chat
we'll see
to
you
you
next
in
week.
the next
Episode.
episode.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.